There have been plenty of deaths in the Big Bang Theory universe, and not all of them have been especially heartbreaking. But a few exits have impacted the show's characters and their fans more than expected. The Big Bang Theory viewers first meet Beverly Hofstader in Season 2's The Maternal Capacitance. When she comes to visit her son Leonard in Pasadena, she instantly clicks with Sheldon. But it's clear her relationship with her own son is strained. In an effort to connect, Leonard asks his mom what's new with her.
Well, I've been having some fascinating menopausal symptoms recently.
Leonard redirects the conversation to something less personal and hears something unexpected.
Oh, your Uncle Floyd died.
A shocked Leonard asks for more details, but all his mother offers is an unfeeling statement about how Floyd's heart stopped beating before going to use the restroom. Unsurprisingly, Sheldon is oblivious to Leonard's emotional state and confesses that he envies Leonard's childhood. However, Leonard sets him straight.
I hate to tell you, but the only warm memories I have of my childhood are of my Uncle Floyd.
Viewers didn't know Floyd Hofstader, so it's not the most emotional death in the Big Bang Theory universe. However, Leonard is genuinely upset by the death of his uncle, and the scene shows how unintentionally callous Beverly can be, giving some insight into what Leonard's childhood was really like. In Season 2, Episode 15 of Young Sheldon, titled A Math Emergency in Perky Palms, One Tree Hill alum Barry Corbin plays James Gilford, an elderly shut-in and parishioner at Mary's church. With Pastor Jeff out sick, Mary takes over some of his duties, including delivering a hot meal to Mr. Gilford. But the pair don't exactly hit it off.
I don't want to hear that.
You don't want to hear the Bible?
Not from some woman.
However, when she learns that he's a war veteran and has had struggles in life, she wishes she'd shown him more compassion. Mary returns to make amends, but it's too late. Mr. Gilford is dead. This is the first death in Young Sheldon, and it's emotional, even though Mr. Gilford isn't kind during his interaction with Mary. In the wake of his death, though, she realizes she judged him too harshly, and does her best to honor him by organizing his funeral. Bob Newhart's Professor Proton may be one of the most notable recurring characters in the Big Bang Theory universe.
Is he dangerous?
Actually, he's a genius.
I am.
Although some fans found him a bit boring, he's had an undeniable impact on Sheldon's life. And in Season 7, Episode 22, titled The Proton Transmogrification, viewers learn just how much Sheldon looked up to the professor after Professor Proton dies.
You okay? I know he meant a lot to you.
I'm fine.
Leonard and Penny go to the funeral, but Sheldon forgoes the memorial to celebrate Star Wars Day instead. However, the two collide in his dreams as he envisions Professor Proton dressed as a Jedi, and Sheldon expresses his grief. He tells the professor about his father's and grandfather's early deaths.
And now you're gone too. It's like all the men I've looked up to have gone away.
That's when Professor Proton offers Sheldon some solid advice to appreciate the people he cares about who are still around.
Appreciate them, Sheldon.
This leads to a very touching moment between Sheldon and Leonard. It's a bittersweet conclusion, as Sheldon works through his emotions and takes stock of the friends he has in his life. Though Howard and his mom, Debbie Wolowitz, have a complex and occasionally unhealthy relationship, they love each other dearly, sometimes to Bernadette's annoyance. But when Mrs. Wolowitz dies unexpectedly in The Big Bang Theory Season 8, Episode 15, The Comic Book Store Regeneration, viewers see just how much the whole gang truly loved her.
I've had a lovely time eating your brisket and hearing about the things you've had removed from your body over the years.
Howard gets the news during a phone call with his aunt while he and his friends are hanging out in Stewart's freshly reopened comic book store. Howard is utterly devastated by the news, but as his friends gather around him, it's Sheldon who offers him some comforting words.
When I lost my own father, I didn't have any friends to help me through it. You do.
They come together again later in the episode without Howard and Bernadette and continue to pay tribute to Mrs. Wolowitz by sharing a story about her. Leonard sums up their feelings in a toast.
To Mrs. Wolowitz, loving mother, to all of us.
Sadly, this storyline wasn't part of the original plan, but was born out of the real-life death of actor Carol Ann Susi from cancer-related complications in 2014. The episode pays tribute to her, and as a result, is one of the most emotional Big Bang Theory episodes. Although Susi's character is never fully seen on screen, this episode proves what an impact both the character and actor had on the show. The saddest death in the Big Bang Theory universe is undoubtedly that of Sheldon's father, George Cooper Sr. in Young Sheldon.
Why is there still a placemat there?
It's your father's seat.
It's established in the Big Bang Theory that Sheldon's dad dies when he's 14. Although young Sheldon bosses did their best to keep George around for as long as possible, the Coopers received the tragic news of his death at the end of Season 7, Episode 12. But most of the aftermath plays out in the following episode titled Funeral. George's death from a heart attack is made worse by the buildup.
I love you.
I love you too, son.
In The Big Bang Theory, George is described as nothing short of a redneck Homer Simpson. But in Young Sheldon, viewers learn Sheldon is an unreliable narrator and that George is actually a kind, caring father and husband. Viewers soon came to love the character. The tragic twist in the funeral scene really emphasizes the emotional weight of George's death. Sheldon delivers a touching eulogy telling everyone in the church how much he loved his dad, before Jim Parsons' older Sheldon admits in a voiceover that he never really said anything. But what he says next brings the episode and the relationship full circle.
I've been thinking a lot about the last moments I had with my dad. He said, "See y'all later," and I said nothing.
Then we realize this moment, the eulogy, is just Sheldon's wish. And see what really happened.
Shelley?
As the camera zooms into a photo of George at the front of the church, we hear Sheldon, now his father's age, looking back.
I didn't say it at his funeral, but I can say it now. I loved my father. I will miss him forever.